On July 9th, 2026, the astrological stage is set with the Sun in Cancer and Leo season on the horizon. However, with Mercury in retrograde, the cosmic conditions are more restrictive than they appear. For those born under Leo, the default psychological state is ruled by the Sun. It is an energy that is highly expressive, geared toward the spotlight, and naturally reliant on external validation to feel secure. But today's tarot reading shows a high level of friction. There is a specific cosmic resistance in place that targets this momentum, creating a barrier between your expectations and the actual energy of the day. If you ignore these warnings and push forward using your usual methods, you risk hitting a wall created by your refusal to adapt. The primary forces creating this tension are the Ten of Cups in reverse, paired with the Moon moving through Taurus. This model shows how those influences manifest in real time. The orbital paths of these two bodies represent a personal connection, and right now they are falling out of sync. For a Leo, the Moon in Taurus often results in stubborn pride, which knocks your personal relationships out of their natural rhythm. If you try to force your way back into the center of attention by increasing your volume, you don't reclaim control. You collide with the needs of others and sabotage your own goals. Success today depends on one specific transition, moving away from the need for immediate recognition and toward the quiet authority of responsible leadership. Ambition isn't the problem today, but your volume is. True influence right now requires muting the ego to hear what's actually happening around you. The first archetype involved in this shift is the Hanged Man. This card carries a psychological directive. You must pause and release your grip on stubborn opinions. It's a requirement to deliberately suspend the ego. For a Leo, this is an unnatural act. Your instinct is to command the room and project your perspective, not to step back and let it hang in midair. This model of cognitive suspension shows the central node, representing the ego, halting its outward output. By stopping the broadcast, it absorbs previously blocked data points. Processing this new information expands your radius of understanding, giving a much more structured view of the situation. By stopping the urge to dominate the narrative, you immediately gain a tactical advantage. You see the board more clearly than anyone else in the room. Now you can move into action using two other archetypes, Strength and the King of Wands. Look at this illustration of the Strength card. The lion is tamed, but not through physical force or intimidation. It is settled by presence and compassion. In a professional setting on July 9th, this means leading by listening. You gain more ground by understanding the room than by speaking over it. Regarding finances, the energy supports disciplined, responsible choices. It is a day for security over status, avoiding flashy purchases that only serve to signal to others. In relationships, this energy looks like offering a calm, non-judgmental ear. Instead of trying to fix a partner's problem with a quick solution, you provide the stability they actually need. True leadership today is defined by being the most grounded anchor in the room, rather than the loudest voice. This reveals the underlying mechanic of July 9th. The moment you stop demanding applause, the dynamic flips in your favor. The combination of the King of Wands and the Sun suggests that this disciplined, quiet approach is the exact trigger for genuine respect and professional growth. By letting go of the need for immediate validation, you actually become far more magnetic. You are seen more clearly because your influence is steady and contained, rather than erratic and seeking. Don't overlook self-care today. Retreating and recharging is what allows this new, quiet authority to solidify without leading to burnout. Confidence is clarity. Trading the roar of the ego for the quiet strength of compassion doesn't cost a Leo their crown. It finally teaches you how to wear it.